rolling.
Camera rolling.
Action.
David, tell us about your film. What's the title?
The title is Roosevelt Requiem. It's a documentary about what used to be the greatest place in the world for kids. That's how I like to describe it.
Oh, okay. Now, what was your inspiration for the film? What kind of drove you to come up with the idea? And
okay. Well, I was one of the lucky kids that got to experience Fort Roosevelt. It's this unique place that behind the school that was like a fort, and who wouldn't want a fort? It's pretty exciting. So I got to experience as a kid, and the principal who built that 40 years ago, I've been friends with him ever since I was in kindergarten, so I know like the personal side behind what started that, and I know that it's about good people. And it was a couple years ago that I brought some LA friends to Hanford and was kind of showing them some of the hot spots of the town. And I took them to Fort Roosevelt, and that's where I learned that, yeah, this is being torn down, and I was kind of in shock at that moment and upset, and I figured, what can I do about that? And I immediately tried to save it. I started a group that got together and tried to save it, but at the same time I started documenting it with the idea that I want to save this story. And at that point I was hoping to have a happy ending, but unfortunately it didn't. But
now Hanford is up north of Los Angeles.
Yes, Hanford is near Fresno in Central California.
Okay.
Surrounded by cows and corn.
Farmland.
It's farmland, yeah.
Okay. And so what are audiences as you hear people walking out of the theater, what are audiences feeling about the film and
right.
saying about it?
I guess the effect works because they're either crying or they're very angry.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So it really resonates with them.
Yeah, I think it's a story that you can relate to because in every town, I think, has a place that has been torn down that was important to the town, but you lose it. I think everyone could relate to that. Mm-hmm. And I think everyone could relate to a special place as a kid that you kind of lose. So there's a lot of things that are kind of universal in it.
Universal feelings, and
yeah.
That is great.
Right.
And you say it doesn't have a happy ending, so you lost.
Yeah, we couldn't save it. It was a force that we couldn't fight against. The school district was determined to destroy this place, and they did.
Wow. So what have you got on? What's your next project? What are you looking at doing?
I'm doing a short film about dating, so it's very different. It's about a dog he's an agent for a dating service, and he takes out guys on walks and finds beautiful girls.
Oh, that's a good story. Yeah. Okay.
That's universal too.
That's a good concept. Well, listen, thank you for sitting down with us, and good luck with the film.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
All right. We survived, huh?
That was great.
That was perfect.